And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heartstring Theatrical's event, Loving You Always. Oh my gosh, my cat has already made her debut. That is hilarious. I'm Mary Lauren, the artistic director. We at Heartstring Theatrical are compassionate, inclusive storytellers who believe in the power of collaboration to create art that inspires and tugs at our humanity. It's imperative that we create a space that is safe and inspires the freedom for voices to be heard and important stories to be told. I want to start out by thanking you all for being here and for supporting the arts, especially at a time when most of our careers have been put on hold. But luckily, the future is starting to look a little brighter. Your generous donations will be going to these incredible artists and to a very important charity, the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project provides crisis support services for LGBTQ youth in need. They provide a national 24-hour toll-free confidential suicide prevention service. They have life-saving volunteers, resources, and guides. They want to make sure that LGBTQ youth who need support nationwide know that they are not alone. Their mission is to be there for every single one. You can find out more about them at thetrevorproject.org. Now, I want to introduce you to two wonderful people who have joined the Heartstring team. First off, he's the glorious Evan Edwards. He has come on board as our Director of Diversity, Inclusion, and Representation, and we couldn't be more thrilled to have him. Evan is just going to pop on and say a quick hello. Hi, Evan.
Hey, Mary Lauren, what's going on?
Oh, hello. What are you doing?
I'm getting ready for a benefit performance for the Trevor Project. What are you doing?
Oh, wait a minute. That's what I'm doing too.
Oh my God, who knew?
You're hilarious. Okay, so this is Evan. He is incredible, and I'm so excited that he's on our team. He also is a crazy multi-hyphenate artist. He's a writer, an actor, a singer, a dancer, a bajillion things. Oh, and now on my team. Did I forget any of your hyphenates? I don't think so.
I think that's it. Oh, great cook.
Oh, and a great cook. Oh my gosh, that's an important one. Very awesome. You're going to see Evan perform live later tonight as well. Thank you, Evan, for saying hi. See you later. All right. Now, there's one more person I want to introduce you to. He is the one who designed our incredible logo, which is right here. It's cute. It's right there. His name is Stephen Christopher Carey, and he has now signed on as our Director of Design and Aesthetics. So Stephen, come on over and just say hello.
Hey, everybody.
This is Stephen. He's wonderful. Stephen, do you want to tell us something about the logo?
Oh gosh, you're putting me on the
I
spot.
I said all I had to do was say hi.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, we did this logo, and it was definitely a collaboration between Mary and I. She came with all of the ideas, but probably my favorite thing about the final logo is the way that it jumps musically. It has a musicality within the visual language of the logo, and that's something that we wanted to really try to capture with that graphic design.
Thank you. Sorry I put you on the spot.
That's okay.
He's awesome. You can go.
Bye, everyone.
You're going to see him later. We made a film of his absolutely beautiful poetry, which you will see. He's another multi-hyphenate. We at Heartstring Theatrical celebrate that and love people who can do a million different things. All right, so this cabaret is about an hour and a half with no intermission. There are some video elements and some live performance. This cabaret was a collaboration of love. Thank you to all of the artists. I also want to thank my parents for all of their help and for inspiring me with their love. Okay, so this piece is a taste of a larger original show that's in development, and hopefully we will see you all in person in the future as we develop it further. Tonight, we explore the tumultuous, unique, and tender relationships that we have with self. Do you remember being vulnerable? But see, you are right here in this place. We present to you, Loving You Always. just a day, not for just a year, but always I'll be loving you. Always, with a love that's true. Always, when the things you've planned need a helping hand, I will understand. Always, always, days may not be fair. Always, that's when I'll be there. Always, not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year, but always.
Summer, not a bit of breeze. Neon signs are shining through a tired trees. Lovers walking to and fro. Everyone has someone and a place to go. Listen, hear the cars go past. They don't even see me flying by so fast. Moving, going who knows where. Only thing I know is I'm not going there. Where do you go when you feel that your brain is on fire? Where do you go when you don't even know what it is you desire? Listen, laughter everywhere. Hear it, life is in the air. As the night comes and the town awakes, sounds of children calling and the school of praise. Music, but a lonely song. When you can't help wonder, where do I belong? Where do you turn when you burn with this feeling of rage? Who do you fight when you want to break out, but your skin is your cage? Uptown, just another Joe. Downtown, where you gonna go? Always looking for that place to be. Where's the bright tomorrow for a guy like me? Life is going by, and I stand and wonder who the hell
she swims so well, but still she's afraid of water. So she won't go near the sea. Not me. And Katie's afraid of darkness. I mean, she sleeps and all, but still, she's afraid of darkness. So when the lights are out, she has to hold my hand. I don't understand. I'm not afraid of anything. Be it mountains, water, dragons, dark, or sky. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me where's the challenge if you never try. So watch me fly. I'm not afraid. And Daddy's afraid of babies. I mean, he got through me, but now he's afraid of babies. I guess he's scared of what they'll be. Not me. And Mama's afraid of crying. You know, she tries to hold it in. She's afraid of crying. And she can look at you with tears stuck in her eyes, and I don't know why. I'm not afraid of anything, be it growing old or going out of style. I'm not afraid of anything. Who would give up what they want without a trial? Another mile. I'm not afraid. And I hear the calling of adventure, and I hear the ringing in my ear. The lights are blaring, trumpets blaring, I'm right here. And I hear the calling of tomorrow, and I hear the stirring in my bones. And David loves me, he's afraid to hold me. Listen to the calling of excitement. Can you feel that pounding in my heart? The lights are ready, pulse is steady, I can start. Never stop the calling of a challenge, blasting on the water and the stones. And David loves me, he's afraid to tell me. David loves me, he's afraid to trust me. He's afraid to hold me, and he'll always be. He's afraid of me, and I'm not afraid of anyone. I am sure to win with anyone at all. I'm not afraid of anyone. Not a soul alive who can get behind this wall. So let
desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear, or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to the past. Someone's waiting. There's a dreams just heavy wrong. Arms will open wide. I'll be safe and wanted. Find me home where I belong. While starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the love, family. There was once a time I must have had them too. Family, I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one move then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future. Things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign. Let this road be mine. Let it lead me to my path and bring me home. At
My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, gold and grand piano, my mute to focus me of you. I leave it all. My acres of a land I have achieved. It may be hard for you to stop and believe. Oh, for you, I leave it all. Oh, for you, I leave it all. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. My friends and family, they don't understand. They think they'll lose so much if you take my hand. Over you, I leave it all. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. My many artifacts, the list goes on. If you just say the words, all up in brawn over you. Ooh, I leave it all. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo, you, I'd leave it all.
Purpose, it's that little flame that lights a fire under your ass. Purpose, it keeps you going strong like a car with a full tank of gas. Everyone else has a purpose, so what's mine? Oh look, here's a penny. It's from the year I was born. It's a sign. Ha! Ba 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 ba, do 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 do. I don't know how I'll know, but I'm gonna find my purpose. I don't know where I'm gonna look, but I'm gonna find my purpose. Gotta find out, don't wanna wait. Got to make sure that my life will be great. Gotta find my purpose before it's too late. Whoa, whoa, I'm gonna find my purpose. Yeah, 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 I'm gonna find my purpose. Could be far, could be near, could take a week, a month, a year, at a job, or smoking grass, maybe at a pottery class. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. I'm gonna find my purpose, yeah. Whoa, whoa, I'm gonna find my purpose. What will it be? Where will it be? My purpose in life is a mystery. Gotta find my purpose. I gotta find me. Whoa, whoa, I'm gonna find my purpose. Purpose, purpose, purpose. Yeah, yeah. I gotta find me.
There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the things you've left in the world, you've known little more than a glance. It's enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known, where the sky is lead and the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you'd never dare, cause you don't care. But suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to her giant breast. And you know things now that you never knew before. After the sky, on the dustbin you made a friend and all, and you know she's big but you don't feel small. Someone bigger than her comes along the hall to swallow you for lunch. And your heart is lead and your stomach's sore, and you're really scared being all alone. And instead you'll miss all the things you've known in the world you left, and the little you own. The fun is done. You steal what you can and run. You scramble down and look below. The world you left begins to grow. The house and your mother at the door. The roof, the house and the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all the things you've seen, and you wish that you could live in between. And you're back again, only different than before. Not to the sky. There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, I'm waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Is anybody waving back at me? We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong. But every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned. On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? If you're falling in a forest and nobody's around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and nobody's around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and nobody's around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and nobody's around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody waving? Oh.
Where am I going and what will I find? What's in this grab bag that I call my mind? What am I doing alone on the shelf? Ain't it a shame, but no one's to blame but myself. Which way is clear when you've lost your way year after year? Do I keep falling in love for just the kick of it, staggering through the thin and thick of it, hating each old and tired trick of it? Know what I am? I'm good and sick of it. Where am I going? Why do I care? Run to the Bronx or Washington Square. No matter where I run, I meet myself there, looking inside me. What do I see? Anger and hope and doubt. What am I all about? Where am I going? You tell me. keep falling in love for just the kick of it, staggering through the thin and thick of it, hating each old and tired trick of it. Know what I am, I'm good and sick of it. Where am I going? Why do I care? Run to the Bronx or Washington Square. No matter where I run, I meet myself there. Looking inside me, what do I see? Anger and hope and doubt. What am I all about, and where am I going? You tell me.
Words of love so soft and tender won't win a girl's heart anymore. If you love her, then you must send her somewhere where she's never been before. Worn out phrases and longing gazes won't get you where you want to go. Words of love, soft and tender, won't win her. You ought to know by now. You ought to know by now. Words of love, soft and tender, won't win her anymore. You ought to know by now. You ought to know by now. Words of love, soft and tender, won't win a girl's heart anymore. If you love her, then you must send her somewhere where she's never been before. Worn out phrases and longing gazes won't get you where you want to go. Words of love, soft and tender, won't win her anymore.
I guess I'd be a hero with sword and armor clashing, looking semi-dashing, a shield within my grip. Or else I'd be a Viking and live a life of daring while smelling like a herring upon a Viking ship. I'd sail away, I'd see the world, I'd reach the farthest reaches. I'd feel the wind, I'd taste the salt and sea, and maybe storm some beaches. That's who I'd be. That's who I'd be. Or I could be a poet and write a different story, one that tells of glory and wipes away the lies. Into the skies I'd throw it, the stars would do the telling, the moon would help with spelling, and night would dot the i's. I'd write a verse, recite a joke with wit and perfect timing. I'd share my heart, confess the things I yearn, and do it all while rhyming. But we all learn. But we all learn. So yes, I'd be a hero, and if my wish were granted, life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale a tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her away. But standing guard would be a beast, I'd somehow overwhelm it. I'd get the girl, I'd take a breath, and I'd remove my helmet. We'd stand and stare, we'd speak of love, we'd see the stars ascending. We'd share a kiss, I'd find my destiny. I'd have a hero's ending, a perfect happy ending. That's how it should be, a big, bright, beautiful world, but not for me. So yes, I'd be a hero, and if my wish were granted, life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale a tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her away. A perfect happy ending, that's how it should be.
Where's the world that you created and the stories that you painted with words that made me feel 10 feet tall? Where's the magic in the moonlight? Surprise hidden in plain sight. But I don't see much to inspire much at all. And I'm ready now to fly away, and gravity won't get a thing to say. It's my choice if I'm gonna touch the sky. It's so possible, 'cause the square root of impossible is me. It's so possible. Watch me rise high above my obstacles. Watch me become who I'm supposed to be. All the possibilities, and the square root of impossible is possible in me.
At the blue piano. And it comes on like this, that you're sitting in a dim lit room before a blue piano, and I tell you these things because I want you to play something beautiful. That you must close your eyes now. That you are driving a 2-lane highway with the windows down, or in a convertible. No, definitely a convertible. And this highway happens to be the long Pacific Coast Highway, and it is daytime. The sound of asphalt whisked behind in a trail of adulation. Sunlight paving your shoulders, and there are few cars, if any or none. None. There are no cars but yours, and you are driving fast, and your arm is performing aerodynamic acrobatics over the door edge, your head leaned back, eyes almost wanting to close, not from tired, but from content. Content to be just in this place, just now where, to the far left, a plain of gold, undulating out and far and up and farther up the long backs of hills that are also swaying and singing their low song. just in this place where there, down on the right, the truest blue you've ever seen, knowing now that blue is honest, would never take more than it needed, would give up what excess it had, which is much, and that blue there stretching into forever, where the horizon has been erased and painted over by blue, 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 and blue above and blue below, and crashing on the beach blue, and you wish you could hear a rake of pebbles scraping themselves into perfect spheres, though you do not wish the loud wind to stop its constant division, convolution, its straightforward acceptance of you, its opening, splitting up and spreading out at your arrival, its pure unbridled sexuality mussing up your hair. You want only to hear the crashing tide, if only to let the blue kiss you like so, softly. Which is why you are not very surprised when the whole thing begins to happen. And it comes on like this, that the car doors begin to open like great wings, slowly pull away, released from their hinges, floating out and far and up and farther up and gone, and the rest, the windshield shed, the steering column turned to motes in your hands, the wheels stripped, sent rolling into the sea, but not like you think, all sparks and tearing metal, more like peeling back into being vulnerable. Do you remember being vulnerable? But see, you are. Just now in this place, with all that's left, the seat, you seated here, head back, the road now silent beneath your feet as you make your way out, far and up and farther out over the ocean, arms outstretched, not waving or flapping, but soaring, gliding down and down to skim just above breakers, incredible. You never thought you could move so fast. Your hand just touching the tips of white caps, the water cool, honest blue, your clothes beginning to fall away, and you naked, agile, rising and falling in perfect synchronization with the waves, as if you'd practiced the dance all your life, as if you were floating on and not gliding inches above their surface, and there, wait, can you hear it? The waves. Hear them as you're flying past, your fingers dipping down into their whitewash and soggy sand, leaving endless five-furrowed stretches of finger-plowed plains, erased as soon as they are realized, which makes you wonder what could be more beautiful than that which does not last, which makes you want to look up, out, and farther up, to the stars, where the sky has turned deeper blue, where blue has blotted out all but five, where you start heading as your body is made honest and more so than you could have thought, stripped of everything, skin dissolved in the thin air, a point of light disappearing, muscle peeled back to bones, another point gone, bones scraped down to spheres, tossed back. Only two visible now as you speed towards space to meet each star's death, each final flash of light becoming motes behind, left only with your most honest being, soul exfoliated, soul washed clean, one ahead getting closer, soul expunged, made brighter, more pure and more so pure awe. And it comes on like this, that you open up your eyes a bit, awash in a dim lit room, anew before a blue piano, one hand on the keys, one finger on a note, one note resounding out, far and farther up. And it comes on like this, that sometimes you look toward the sky, On a well-lit street, and all but one point of light is erased by blue. And it comes on like this, that the sun sets and the dark settles in, and the only point of light is you.
Dancing in the backyard, Kool-Aid mustache and butterfly wings, hearing Andrea McCardle sing from the hi-fi in the den. I've been waiting my whole life to find a way back to then. I aimed for the sky, a 9-year-old can see so far. I'll conquer the world and be a star. I'll do it all by the time I'm 10. I would know that confidence if I knew a way back to then. So I bailed on my hometown and became a college theater dork. I was eastbound and down, moving to New York. So I crammed my life in a U-Haul to find my part of it all. But the Monday sets in. You play by the rules and plow through the days. The years take you miles away from the time you wondered when. Find your way back to there. That's when you least expect. Opportunity walks through the door. You suddenly connect with the thing that you forgot, that you've been looking for. And there you are, right in the middle of what you love, with the craziest of company. You're having a kick-ass time and being who you wanted to be in this world. You're that little girl with her wings unfurled, flying again. Back in the backyard dancing, I found a way back to then.
Everything went wrong, and the whole day long I'd feel so blue. For the longest while I'd forget to smile, then I met you. Now that my blue days have passed, now that I found you at last, I'll be loving you always, with a love that's true always. When the things you've planned need a helping hand, I will understand always, always. Days may not be fair always. That's when I'll be there always. not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year, but always. I'll be loving you always, with a love that's true always. When the things you've planned need a helping hand, I will understand always, always. Days may not be fair always. That's when I'll be there always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year, but always.
I'll be loving you always, with a love that's true always. When the things you planned need a helping hand, I will understand always, always. Days may not be fair always. That's when I'll be there always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year, but